So recently I took a look at Palace Explosive Home Video, and some of you all really seem to enjoy that. And I'll link to that video in the comments. You might like that one if you haven't seen it. But today I thought I'd take a look at a few of the highlights, a few of the more memorable examples of video cover art from another fondly remembered home video distributor here in Australia. And that is, of course, Roadshow Home Video. So Roadshow, of course, was all over Australian video store shelves in the 1980s. So here we go with those ones. Should be a bit of fun. So first up, of course, we have Mad Max, the Australian classic and one of the more memorable Roadshow Home Video releases. And not just one version of Mad Max on home video here, but also this cool second variation. You probably saw either or in your local video shop. And then we have Alligator, one of the best Jaws rip-offs of the 1980s. And next up there's Yellowbeard, one of my favourite comedies as a kid. And then there's the oddball action movie Megaforce. And what else? Let's not forget the spoiler-free Toxic Avenger cover. And then there was Scanners, of course, one of the Roadshow Home Video's best, most beloved releases. And then there was Losing It, a sentimental 80s teen comedy. Then Near Dark, of course, one of the best vampire movies of all time. There was John Landis's American Werewolf in London. And then we have not one, but two versions of the classic Johnny Yun comedy, They Call Me Bruce. And then there was the film adaptation of Stephen King's Cujo. There was the Chuck Norris movie, A Force of One. There was the Canadian post-apocalyptic movie, Defcon 4. And then we had Rats, based on the James Herbert novel, not to be confused with Rats Not a Terror. And we have The Great Godzilla, 1985. There's the Ozploitation classic Turkey Shoot. And then there's Halloween 2. And then there's the Black Mamba crime thriller Venom. And we have a personal favourite, Death Ship, which is probably my favourite ghost movie of all time. There's Ghoulies. There's Zombie Island Massacre, there's Count Yorga Vampire, and the very bizarre Werewolves on Wheels. Then there was The Terminator, a movie that needs no introduction. And there was the nasty little sci-fi shocker called Insemnoid. There was Brainwaves, which was always a curiosity. And then we have The Day After, which may or may not be timely at the moment. There was the fantasy classic Yore. There was Young Doctors in Love, which I never saw. There was Graham Blundell as Alvin Purple. There was the infamous Angel, of course. Very un-PC nowadays. And there was Exterminators of the Year 3000 for all the post-nuke fans. And last but not least, out of what I can remember, there is The Never Dead, aka Phantasm. Now, I'm sure I've forgotten a ton of these. I was just basically going off the top of what I could remember after Googling some cover art as well and sort of jogging my memory a little bit. So there's probably a bunch that I've forgotten. If there is, by all means, let us know in the comments. Post about your favourite Roadshow Home Video covers. They were a very cool memory from back in the day and sorely missed. They're quite the collector's item now. I've only got a few myself, but it is what it is. They're going for quite a bit on eBay, whatever that's worth. So, as I said, let us know your favourite Roadshow Home Video releases. If you haven't checked out the Palace Explosive video, I'll link to that in the description or in the comments. And if you're enjoying these videos that I'm fairly regularly trying to post, by all means, please like, share and subscribe and comment. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Take it easy.